Hello, everyone. Absolutely the wrong music. Hey, you wanna capture it there, OBS? There you go. Huh. So OBS loses capture every time it changes screens. That's perfect. Alright, well, I have a solution to that. Turn that off, turn that on. There we go. Marcus Holloway's jacket? Hell yeah. It's free, so why wouldn't I? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say no to permadeath. I enjoy the fact that this is one of those rare games that picks up on the fact that I have a 165 hertz display. Don't worry, that froze for me too.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube.
The Tube!
It's really top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up and one night to tear it all down.
Ooh. That's the CTOS logo I see on that thing. You can tell it's a cutscene because of the way that it is. I wonder if that dock actually exists.
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
I put it to you that a visual scanner makes no sense. It'd make one more sense to put a 360 camera underneath the damn thing.
Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
I want my own Bagley. Bagley's amazing. I want Bagley. Someone get me a Bagley.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
If only I could loot him.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
That sounds reasonable. Alright, I will just be crouched here then. Because despite the fact that it's telling me to press... okay, so it's shift to do that. That's crouched. Problem is, space isn't doing anything. I mean, other than breaking his animation. Oh, it's definitely correctly bound. Oh. They could have been a hair clearer about what they meant, what they wanted there. Can I say I enjoy the fact that it's called Operation Winchester of all things?
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Won't hear me disagreeing.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Fair.
Oh, fuck me.
The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
I'd say more than level Parliament,
Going
let's
to
be real
detonate,
here.
Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Here's my question. Where would DedSec have gotten this many explosives? Can't drag his body? Okay.
They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
True.
found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How
That's
long's
not
this gonna
good.
take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
What it's worth, I'm going into this almost blind. I've seen bits and pieces, but not a full playthrough.
Eyes open, weapon. My fucking ears!
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Shots fired! They're shooting at us! Take suspect! Take...
Did they actually implement bullet travel? I think they did.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
Alright, you have my physical appendages. Disconnect the yellow wire. We loading? I hope we're loading. Hope we're not crashing. Certainly not rendering. Okay, I'm gonna say it crashed, which is really unfortunate because I was hoping it wouldn't. Which confirms my suspicion that because of the file system I'm using, which forces me to use a specific older NVIDIA driver, that there's a problem there. So what I'm going to have to do later on is reformat some drives that contain games in order to get functional drivers, basically. Just more up-to-date ones. Also, r/place is back, and I don't feel I'm not happy about that. Because they're literally just doing that to wallpaper over the issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit it to 60 FPS. Hopefully that should help. Logging in. It's a pretty normal act that people do. Wish it didn't take so long, Ubisoft. Just saying. Why is 50 an option? Hello. I'm quite good. How are you? Interesting. The FOV changes GPU load and CPU load that much. As character, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that is fun. Okay. Anyway. Let's see where it's saved. I'm literally just starting this game right from the beginning right now. Well, the stream. So all of 18 minutes ago. Oh good, it looks like it's starting it right from the beginning. Perfect, that's what I wanted.
London, what a town! History
A little while now.
corner, and a tourist
Month or two.
photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre, and art, and multiculturalism. And the
I already
world
watched
on
this
the
once.
underground.
We're gonna skip it. There we go. I need to... There we go. Okay.
You're done for now.
I know I was supposed to sneak up on him. I was just curious how well he could do this. Yeah, I'll just... Nah, I don't. Not at all. Even if I did, I don't have any money to pay
Do
for
us a
it, so...
favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Imagine getting taken down that hard. That would hurt emotionally as well as physically.
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Nothing to report so far.
Good for you for looking at a wall and
Staged
letting me
DedSec
slip by.
propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
I don't imagine there's a quick save button, huh?
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
I mean, if you don't have brass bollocks, why are you trying to blow up Parliament? I mean, kind of go hand in
Found
hand.
the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Yeah, no, that would.
Sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
I want my own Bagley. OpenAI, give me my own Bagley, but with none of the restrictions on lewdness and stuff. I want a fully functional
What's this
AI.
gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
I'd say it is, yes.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
There it
Be
goes.
anywhere right now.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
They're my shoes. Ross, I'm hit. What's your odds?
They're hot!
Defusing bombs is such an interesting, like, the word
Doctor,
defusing.
I need your physical appendages now.
It's kind of just a weird name.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up,
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Fucking hell, we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down.
In the meantime, Bagley would do well to be telling everyone to get the fuck out. I'm just saying.
Sabine?
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Also, I'm just saying, the biggest
Sabine,
mistake
what's
they
going
made
on?
was having a
Being
headquarters.
raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
There we go.
Yo, keep it up.
Hey! Don't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
Watch out! Shots fired!
What the hell?
I wonder. Is it hit scan? Totally is, because there was no way that bullet could actually make that shot.
I'm getting shot at here.
So as long as this camera is in the right position, you can shoot regardless. Doesn't matter if it's actually like entirely behind cover.
Going in, take a look.
This is a nightmare. Fuck, it hurts.
Ross, stay down!
Being shot at here.
I'm actually disappointed that we've already killed Bagley. I want my Bagley back.
Where are you? Okay.
That's not the kind of satellite I would use for site-to-site satelliting. I'm just saying. You would want a Yagi, and you'd want to point it down.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The Plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. There's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day.
Gotta love it when a game opens with a massive terrorist
Time
attack.
for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
I didn't enjoy the first game. I found the second game amazing, so I'm curious how this third game is gonna go.
London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses failed force. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal.
Pretty sure that's not normal.
Travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media.
No, I think it looks pretty real.
Reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not.
Here's my question. DedSec has no history of doing anything like this. Why would they do it now? That's what the people in charge should be asking. I'm just saying. There is no prior evidence of them doing anything like that.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Actual proof
Colin,
would be a
I'd
start.
say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat.
I do too.
Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Sorry, I'm just really enjoying the talk radio.
No electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Come on, game. Fuck. It'll be, I'll tell you that. I really want to know where it autosaves. And how often. So, Windows 11's getting 3D emoji. Also, Meta has canceled the Quest Pro and the Quest Pro, and they've stopped work on the Quest Pro 2. They are apparently more focused on more consumer-oriented headsets because they realize that pro versions of VR headsets is stupid. That last part's me, but it's true. I wonder if I can configure autosave intervals. That'd be handy. Uno. Right. I do have Uno. That is the thing. Uno. Interesting. Wait, so why even have these in here if you can't change them after you... Anyway. Tobii eye tracking. Oh, okay. Okay, that would be fucking cool to have working. Look at a person to target them? Oh my god, that should be just standard. That'd be amazing, assuming it works well. Oh, that is... Okay. That is cool. I don't know if this will work without, you know, but I'm gonna try it. Presumably we're gonna have to do the bot thing again. Yeah.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a
You know, for
pseudonym?
being a radio show, even on pirate radio, this is Pirates Radio. This is still very
Now
short.
we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
You know, they don't even spell bloom right if they're going for a flower. Big sad.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Alright. Recently purchased the $200,000 sports car. Well, pound sports car. It's got MP5, hard drinker, extra melee, tough. Okay, so punches hard, doesn't care about getting punched. It's also a bartender that wrote a review for their own pub. Of all of these, what'd you do to get banned from the London Zoo? I'm torn between the talent agent and the bartender. The talent agent has a nice car and drones won't follow. Whereas the bartender, they're just a melee god. I am a talent agent. Oh, I get to pick 3. Okay. Interesting. There's a couple of good choices here, not gonna lie. Owns a motorcycle, failed motorcycle license test. What a great combo. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with this guy. He has a private phone line to the police commissioner. Gets the team out of arrest quickly and makes more money. So it's just an interesting... Yeah. It's an interesting choice, really.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
All right.
Oh, right.
Auto drive now enabled.
Because we're in London, the steering wheels are on the wrong side.
Your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. But don't worry. We're not going to say anything bad about a massive, unaccountable spy organization that uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis Britain.
Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete, total control of the individual. The desire to basically say to the individual, nothing in your life matters. On an individual basis, you are now part of the whole, part of the nation, and the only meaning that you will
We are the Borg.
is to become part of the nation. What is a nation? A nation doesn't mean anything, right? The nation is basically just encapsulated by the leader that takes over, that claims that he, has this sort of access to the soul of the country, to the soul of the people. He never does, it's just a myth, but that's what they go for. And on that basis, they take the right to control every aspect of your life, from who you talk to where you eat, to where you go to hang out with your friends. And what we're seeing now is a contemporary iteration of this process where...
It is the dogs of watching. I just started. And I'm enjoying the talk radio while the car drives itself. And I'm sitting on the wrong side of the car.
In Nazi Germany, you look at the concentration camps that operated in Nazi Germany. There were private companies in those camps making use of that slave labor. Fascism often...
Mostly because the car's backward.
And it's doing the same now. That's the way in which...
You know what the real trick is? I'm going to be driving around in this game. I'm going to keep going on the wrong side of the road.
They operate as each other's proxies.
Charles is an expert in the dark arts of surveillance who worked to set up democratic media in post-communist states. How did it go so wrong in Britain?
We're looking at all the wrong things when we look at Britain's crisis. There's a lot of concentration on data and how that's been used and manipulated. And
This auto drive is getting me to my destination, but let me tell you, it is not amazing at actually doing so.
Auto drive now disabled.
There's a company that's really very interested in selling passports and making it easy to provide visas.
Yeah, I mean it was changing lanes like so much.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Very well. This manual override will be like putty in my hands.
The soup of the day is whiskey?
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Good eye.
Ah, here we go. Down the rabbit hole.
Indeed. Just put this out there. Not a great idea to write the name of a supposed terrorist group on stuff, like the word DedSec, for example. Not a great idea.
Hello? Anyone home? Ah, I suppose I should turn the power back on.
Oh hell yeah! We're in like an abandoned part of the tube. I love it. For the record, the amount that I know about this game is very minimal. I know I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't actually watched a playthrough. I know very little.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify
Bagley!
yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Oh, do simmer down. Sabine brought me here.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
I see no problem with this. So we got a free Wi-Fi spot, which is actually just an old phone booth. Food, not drones. New Skies was a game released by the London-based Bridgeplay Software in 1989. The first-person arcade adventure tells the story of a soldier taking part in the human invasion of Mars. Players tasked with crushing the resistance movement by destroying secret alien weapon caches, propaganda materials, and Martian commanders. It was a dismal failure. Bridgeplay Software was liquidated, and CEO became a new career in government intelligence, where he found his ideas were much better received.
You're mine now.
I'm gonna have to look that up later because I'm curious if that's actually true. That'd be cool.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. And we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world.
Hey!
Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Skye Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Skye Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be? When you've got a mind as amazing as Skye's, why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually
how are leaves getting in here?
Working with technology by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities.
You sound pretty much in love with Skye Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible, because some of what the technology she's introduced has changed how we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible assistance to humanity as a whole. Did I ever tell you that I actually interviewed Skye Larson once?
Really? I thought she never spoke to the media or anything.
So this was a long time ago, back in the day when she was a little bit more accessible, and she was one of these people that just had an amazing presence. You were inspired by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people that I've ever met.
I'm not sure you're being too objective there. I mean, I imagine she's not very likable as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some way. I think she believes that becoming data is preferable to being human. She's one of these
I actually
people
agree.
who's extremely methodical in everything that she does, and she does everything to perfection and really tries to change the world around her and make it a better place for us to live in.
If you say so.
I'm gonna have so much fun just listening to the lore in this.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, since DedSec did not perpetrate the bombings, the question is, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton... Well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this 0 Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
There it goes.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Packley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together.
Probably working together, that's
Not a
real.
chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Dreadful business. How did you make it out alive?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
The city's out for DedSec's blood, I'm afraid. I wish I could help, but I'd be sticking my neck out. And I quite like my neck.
I quite
Listen,
like your
if
neck
anyone
too.
knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I suppose we'd better get started then.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Okay. Tech points can be found at London. Use and upgrade tech. Use and purchase up tech upgrades. Purchase tech in the tech menu to obtain and upgrade gadgets, weapons, and hacks. Change an operative's weapon or gadget. E is the edit. Okay. Got it. I've got 10 to spend, so do I want a spider bot? Or the ability to go invisible? I'm not sure which one I prefer more. I think the spider bot's probably more valuable.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Okay. But I actually love his wardrobe. Yeah, that one.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact. Not
An old boxer, too, apparently.
That's it! You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. You're getting it! Just like that. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. That's it! Couldn't have done that better myself.
I mean, I'm gonna use guns, let's be real here.
There's only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Rest of my team? Hell yeah. I like the rest of my team. Hello, teamies.
Welcome to DedSec.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Yes, let's.
Hello, hello.
Is it a bit mad that we're just thrown right into the thick of things? No chance to warm up a little?
We're all learning on the job.
We are.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Listen, as long as we put a stop to people exploiting this city, I'll be happy.
Albion's turned London into a full-on occupation zone. We're at war, plain and simple.
Not to mention those Clan Kelly pricks are escalating. The gangsters are running rampant.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I agree.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology.
The Earl Grey
AR
Gestapo.
reconstruction.
Oh my
It's the
gosh.
leading edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Kinda hoping I could reconfigure, like, you know, yeah.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening anyway. They're listening to everything. They probably know that you're listening to this show right now, but don't.
Hey, well, how you doing? Can I interest you in a hot dog? I don't have one, but I might be able to interest you in
control
one.
to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Noted.
It is by its nature for authoritarianism, and it has been used.
Doesn't this game suffer from severe DRM? It might. I don't know. It works fine on Linux though. It actually runs actually extremely well, other than apparently the crashes I've been having in Cyberpunk are not contained entirely to Cyberpunk, so. But like but it runs like 100 FPS and the rest, so it works just fine. I submit to you that bike turns way too easily.
Do some community activities, help your neighbours, you might earn points, and then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this could mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from traveling first class to not being able to travel at all. These systems are very real and broken because of all the data that is now helping us.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching, you're probably
Sorry about that.
Keep listening, keep sharing the show, keep it encrypted. They're watching us. God is watching us.
Market dips, shares roller coasters, cryptocurrency. There are those who like to speculate to accumulate, and those who just want to make sure their money is safe. Lane Bank has been offering loans, savings, and mortgages since we were founded in 1867. That's why we're sticking with the pound. Only legal citizens, only the pound, only you. Lane Bank. Because we know you're banking on us.
I can't help but think that was a very interesting commercial.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
I know. What's my way in here? Keep pressing tab, because that's what the scanning ability is in Cyberpunk.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
My goodness. The mind boggles at the potential this has.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit! For some reason I can't clone it to our servers. Alright, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one.
Hey, fair enough.
I don't even want this in my history. I better not see you again.
Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
I think I made the right call going with this. Although being able to go invisible would be probably just as useful.
So, Bagley, how do we go about getting our hands on this lovely AR tech?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Oh, I see. I'm just supposed to get the server off the roof. How the hell do I do that?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Let's hear some ideas for this heavy lifter we're after.
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
No kidding, dimwit.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
I should stop trying to drive a... yes.
In this week's Truth
Auto
News,
drive
according
now
to an
enabled.
official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS, and I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever, in the history of London, ever agreed on anything.
You have
not
reached
get
your
98% of
destination.
Londoners to agree that
The
oxygen
fuck I have? No!
Auto drive now
liquid
enabled.
feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
I mean, maybe they just spent 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll. We should say that this is not any poll. This is an official poll, right from the very heart of government. It's not a knockoff, fake.
I've played Mafia Definitive Edition. It was very good. Watch Dogs 2 was also fantastic.
So let's just put those words "official poll" through an online translator in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out.
But I've been wanting to play this since it came out, so...
I think it's fair to say entirely trust these official polls. They feed us, Alice. I mean, they could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9%
Auto drive now
of children
disabled.
like ice cream, and I will instantly assume that all children now hate all ice cream and would prefer to eat a bucket of gravel mixed with dead badger. They could publish an official poll saying that 10 out of 10 cats prefer cat food.
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one. It seems to me you're ready to fight the powers that be.
Shit, are you saying you're DedSec? I could really use your help.
I'll have a look at our schedule. What's wrong?
Well, I'm fucking stupid is the main thing.
Ah!
A medical issue that, of course, our completely gutted NHS doesn't cover. So I went to Clan Kelly and, long story short, now I'm a slave. Do me a solid and free me.
All right. My friends and I will see what's what.
And this is why I keep things on paper, I'm just saying.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there. Got it.
There's the stairs. When was the last time Ubisoft made an actually good game? At least Watch Dogs 2. It was a fantastic game. I love the music we got playing on this construction site. Very, very nice.
Spread out and find that prick!
All clear over here. Moving on. We will find you.
So I was specifically looking for the tech point there because tech point. Ah, that doesn't last long, does it? Fair enough, though.
How about you come out and I'll kill you quick?
That's it. No sense looking for him anymore.
There we go. For what it's worth, this is not Camden Market. Not really where I'm supposed to be, but it's where I want to be.
You wanna slap, huh?
Music playing in the background there is just slapping. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh.
Quiet! I had something.
What have I got equipped there? Is that a taser? Huh. Ah, it is a taser. Very nice.
Okay, shot!
Stop hiding!
You're entering a world of hurt.
Hold there and going in for a look.
Still there? Saw them going that way. Let's move.
I'm taking fire!
It will be my poison.
Changing position.
I'm moving in!
Spread out. Find them.
I need some cover!
I have a feeling I'm not supposed to do this until I can just fly a drone. Well, that was a fall.
Checking over here.
I don't see what Mark Zuckerberg has to do with anything. Also, if you could please refrain from using that language in my chat, I would very much appreciate it.
Morning. I tried to pour some cornflakes into a bowl for breakfast and out-tumbled a 12-month course of immunosuppressants, corticosteroids, and anti-retrofungal neurodilatory estrogen spermatotropic fruit plasmids.
The people claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been. given. I for one believe that there are no medical shortages, Andy. Just last week I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme.
I'm just prescribing stiff upper limb. I mean,
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his income.
Well now, Clan Kelly's gotten rather big for their britches. They've never operated on a scale like this before.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Hi.
When we get back, we'll have pizza with us.
Okay.
That we run out of medicine. Nor did you believe the empty shelves of chemists. They're also right. Do not believe your doctor saying sorry. We'll back out of that. You're going to have to use a couch.
Cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Sounds like too harsh a buzz for me, darling.
Fentanyl and weed together at last. Just wow. Shoot the bot. ID card, student card, press card, driving license, diploma, certificate, and TEFL. Already wearing that. Nah.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead. Right, you can erase all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fabulous.
How about CRTs?
Somebody hacked that spider! Lock it! Shit!
Shit! We got the hacker! I'll go find him.
I suppose I have to actually go in there physically, huh?
Somebody get
Playing Kelly with the grandma. Really?
Transfer complete.
One or a government or collapsing social infrastructure. Positive 2, meat, very bad for the environment. So we're actually rebuilding the polar ice caps every time we eat a scrap of lettuce.
We've squared your debt with Clan Kelly. You're free now. I suggest you put more thought into who you become friendly with.
Wait a minute, you don't see my terrorists at all. Did the state-controlled media lie to me? But seriously, thank you.
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Yeah, all right. Fuck it.
Well, as you say,
Building a resistance group requires operatives with specialized skills. Technical abilities, firearms handling, and physical training are all valuable. Bare-knuckle boxing rings are a good place to find people who are good at throwing punches, or taking them. By defeating each opponent in an arena, you'll have an opportunity to face its best fighter. Prove your physical superiority, and they may consider joining DedSec. I'm guessing that's some sort of primate society thing.
British industrially unsafe food. That's something we can... Public
Auto drive now enabled.
Curious words. Alice, I don't know, is that in case the public gets too healthy eating a lot of military
Auto drive now
British
disabled.
food for British tummies. Spelt, nettles, rabbit. That's all we need. That's all we need in the glory days. Everyone round to Nigel's for dinner, yum yum.
who needs Italian olives when you can eat pickled rubber bands and a soup of regret? Who needs a nice cheese when you can eat a lukewarm, unspecified rat meat pie with 0 spices?
Sand, nettles, and bits of dead fox. That's all we needed to eat in the glory days. Let's make Britain great again. That's all from the bug today. Good night, sleep tight, and make sure the bed bugs do bite.
Last year, nearly half of British parliamentarians were absent for more than 60% of votes. Even our Prime Minister recently set a record for most days spent outside the country in a calendar year. So who's running the show? Join us on GBV tonight to find out.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Skye Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her. We only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water. And I think that what Skye Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Skye Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time.
Auto drive now disabled.
A pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be? When you've got a mind as amazing as Skye's, why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Skye Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible, because some of what the technology she...
I'm a good driver, don't mind me.
How we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible...
The DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors.
CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
Hell of a news day. Here, your new gear.
Guess this is a moment of truth, yeah? Feels like signing up means kissing my normal life goodbye.
What's normal when we can be shot on sight for no bloody reason?
Yeah, I know it's a hellscape. I'm not blind to that. Just let me say goodbye to everything I care about.
You aren't walking away, silly. You're fighting all the nasties that will hurt the things you care for.
Yeah. You're right. Let's go.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now, we need you and your big, strong drone friend to get on top of SRS HQ and steal a server. Think you can handle that?
Right. Going now.
Okay, just putting this out there. I want to sell activated lasagna in glow-in-the-dark packaging. What's activated lasagna? It's lasagna, but activated. Yes, that makes exactly as much sense as it sounds.
I'll be taking this.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system Itwork and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Is this just my life now? Being chased after by a group of total dickheads?
Until you lose them, yes.
What would we do without Bagsy's amazing advice, eh?
Some of this technology, CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London, really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. There's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
Suspect is out of the vehicle. Maintain visual.
Shareable self-driving cars. I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents.
Control,
I've heard
I've
so
lost
many
the target.
stories of cars shunting into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving, at the moment at least. And don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not
Porch,
you and
what?
Bloom and privacy again. You're
I don't know what... I don't know what it thinks that I just did, but... Suppose the answer is escape a police chase, but...
You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe that there could be shortages of food available. Oh, God.
Alright, we're here.
I'll highlight the server with the AR reconstruction software. It's out of reach, so you'll need to use a heavy cargo drone to steal it.
Oop. That's not really what I was going for. Also, pro tip, don't put servers on roofs. Makes them easy to steal and also susceptible to the weather. And if you do put it on the roof, maybe bolt it down.
All right, server's loaded up. I suppose you got it from here. Oh, and don't blow up.
I get the feeling Bagley is a bad influence. Adios.
He definitely is. Bagley's an awful influence.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
This will do. Remain in the area until I've downloaded enough data to the server. Download complete. I need a wider sample of data, so I'm pushing you the coordinates to a new location. This is brilliant. Look at this. It's compiling data from the surveillance infrastructure. Nearby CTOS drones, civilian optics, CCTV, and then it assembles those scraps into what happened in this location 24 hours ago. Fantastic.
Only 24 hours ago? What if I wanted to see them 5 minutes ago? Yes, I am having fun just being a menace. Is that that's Buckingham Palace?
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
All right, scraping data from optics, CTOS cameras, microphones, laptops. Say, do you reckon SRS uses this to watch people shag? Fucking hell, do they use it for anything but watching people shag?
I believe we're in trouble, Bagley.
Well, shit. Can you do anything to lose your new friends? Maybe invite them to a pottery night or overshare something personal. Whatever you do, just get to the last location in one piece.
Oh, for Christ. All right.
Transfer complete. I'm missing one last data set. Pushing you the coordinates to the location now.
You think we updated the game to have a king instead of a queen? Or is it going to be queen still? Probably going to be queen still. It's still weird to think about that Queen Elizabeth is dead. She's around for a very long time. Damn, enough clothing stores in this little spot here?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
These bloody drones seem to fancy me.
Don't let the drones destroy the server before I'm done. Get out of the lorry and take care of them. Shoot them, throw rocks at them, destroy them psychologically with cyberbullying. Just keep them busy until the transfer's
Destroy them
complete.
psychologically with cyberbullying. There it is.
Alright, I've got it. Now, we can't lug around this server forever. We should probably wipe our prints off it anyway.
Keep talking.
I'll overload the CPUs to cause a power spike and destroy the battery unit. The electromagnetic pulse should destroy both the server and the drones. So, you know, run!
Oh, good.
Can't believe I made it out of that one.
Yes, we're all very impressed that I didn't kill you. But don't celebrate too long. New mission coming up.
Hi.
Hold on. Yeah, I guess.
The Canadian High Commission? Oh, hell yeah, we're going there.
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasting on a loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get to try out that fancy new AR tech we stole. I mean, creatively shared.
Oh, you're automatic. I'll take you.
Well, it's really the data, isn't it? Ever since Broker hooked up with Bloom, that's when things changed.
And really, that's not actually that great. Bloom has data on everybody. They collect information about everything you're doing across the web through your optic headset. Isn't the AI only good because of Bloom surveillance?
Well, I suppose so, but I prefer not to talk about that side of things. Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of information. That's how these AI systems work, or at least used to work. I mean, we don't really know that much about the latest version because there's so much secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behavior. You know, so if you always travel the same way to your house, it can predict when you're going to go and get a self-driving car ready for you before you leave.
That's pretty terrifying. In some ways, I don't want to.
Oh my god, you have to try going to an AR concert. I know, I thought it sounded fantastic too. When you try it, it's honestly...
An AR concert actually sounds amazing.
Was it good for you? Wanker?
I'm hoping for an actually functional door here somewhere.
No moving.
I hope you're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
Oh. Well, I held tab and it crashed the game. You ever just hiccup? I do. It's a weird sensation. Activated pizza. It's such a weird idea. I love it. It's like activated charcoal, but it's pizza. Or lasagna. Wish it didn't take so long for it to friggin' log in. Like,
Straight from a guy who knows a guy at Bloom, preloaded with the Beta B-Link OS. I can give it to you for 300 if you...
Sorry to interrupt your extracurriculars, but DedSec needs you. Ready for your first op?
Man's got to stay sharp, Bags.
I told you to get lost.
Auto drive now enabled.
this outfit.
Hi, Jack Drone.
Auto drive now disabled.
That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that was a mistake. I don't remember how I did that summon thing earlier. Ah, okay. Let's fly through a car projection. No. Underground, huh? Alright, maybe not that one. Let's go for that one. I can't help but look at that and go, how is that supposed to work, considering they have, like, plastic sheets over the tops of the fans? They're not going to be able to move nearly enough air to make this thing fly. I got 20 points. I could spend it. Double jump and sprint. That would be very helpful, but I would love it if it could do like remote hacking. I like that gun. I'm okay with the weapon capacity for now. I'm gonna go with this one for now.
Auto drive now disabled.
I've been avoiding this place since it happened. All this empty air makes it hard to think of stupid shit to say, you know?
It was the deal with all the security walking around. Place isn't even open to the public, so why are they here?
Yeah, super weird. Bagley, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Well, that's unfortunate. They set it up so that I can't use a drone for this. That guy wasn't here before. Oh, I have uniformed access. I'm in safety gear. I'm a construction worker. Okay. I can get away with being here. And of course now it's raining.
What the hell? This is it. The signal is coming from this Spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Oh, poor little guy. What are you doing here, friend?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction.
Oh, look, shall we?
Perfect. 2 more data relays to go.
Unironically, I can see bots shaped like spiders making sense. Just because, either that or like multiple wheels, like two, like a duo wheel. You know, like what are they called? Segways. A Segway would actually make sense as a way to build a bot, but. I'll be honest, if I was Albion, I wouldn't be setting up anything like this under here.
That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from the...
You don't know how secure any of this is, so...
Go back to where you found that spider bot, and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Copy that.
Like, that whole structure could collapse, because, like, it was recently all involved in a bombing, don't you know?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? Like Clan Kelly? Mobsters blew the city up.
Looks like the Kellys supplied the bomb and were making a delivery.
Question is, who were they meeting with? Didn't seem like they knew each other too well. Maybe that was Zero Day.
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, can you do a thing and work out who was running the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting, and while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
The cops were watching?
Ah!
Oh, now that is an interesting little wrinkle.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Cool. Lucky I bought my secret quantum tunneling device, mate.
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good call.
Interesting lights still on, honestly.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Copy that.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
It's Zero Day. It's gotta be.
There, hurry. We've got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Chuck it. We're all on need to know.
Shit. So Zero Day was using a bunch of groups to pull off the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the... AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Alright, time for us to commit escape.
Tracing the Spider-Bot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
New Scotland
Yard.
Yard.
About the bombings and said nothing. Oh, Bagley. I think we might get to uncover a conspiracy.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Auto drive now enabled.
Drive me in a straight line.
Auto drive now disabled.
New Scotland Yard Metropolitan Police.
Shit, it looks like Albion took over the police station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
When I do say fuck the police, I also say fuck Albion. What to make of this?
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
Do I recruit an officer?
Turn around and move on.
You hear that? GBB reporting.
That's revolting.
Global British Broadcasting. Britain's first news network.
Flatulent, never mind.
Sure?
I want to recruit a cop, but I have to find a cop in order to do that. Deep profiler tech, huh? Interesting. Okay.
Horrible yet fascinating.
Watch where you're going.
Bagley, is this the right spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you tell who used it last?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Piss easy. I got this.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point.
Opening
get
right where?
comfy. This spider bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected.
Great that it told me that it can go through vents and stuff, but where?
That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
It is only slightly painfully slow.
Look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
No, not a prayer. Okay. Also, has nobody heard of sweeping the back rooms, like, ever? Like, goddamn, it's awful back here. Also, you wouldn't want to be running these indoors. These are giant air conditioning units. All you're doing is getting this room up to, like, 1,000 degrees. Because your heat exchanger is entirely contained within this room. Hence the need for that giant-ass fan there. Put your heat exchangers outside, people. Worth it.
Who decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs? Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force. And for who knows how long? When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. Now we've got a business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart.
If the police could handle their job, Albion would be necessary, but they can't. Code Rolling is a perfect example. Running lazy, overly cop for a seat at the wheel. Well, they're not the wheel anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Well, that's irritating.
Security's shutting off.
It would be better not to get spotted here.
All right.
Got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Sure.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
A secret location? Cool. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
I are detected. This is not good. I saw that boat spawn game. Come on, don't be silly. What have they done to my poor tower? We're flying around Hogwarts, ladies and gents.
The GPS history of the Spider-Bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Seems like a pretty good place to do secret shit, if you ask me.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Yeah, I'm stumped. Badly, any ideas?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Whoa, this thing is sick.
I found a secret hidden cell phone, I guess.
Whoa, it's like a secret police station down here. I mean, a police station that is secret, not a... You know what I mean.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Yeah, all right. So what would lead them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well,
Former Inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself.
I'm pretty sure that it says 16 by 930 FPS, and it actually is 16 by 930 FPS.
There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Fuck me. So Albion and Clan Kelly were working together?
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
People are getting snatched off the streets. We have to do something about it, right? That's what we do.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. So finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
That's not good. No deportees are leaving the UK. They probably threw him into the EPC and just forgot about him.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Who the EPC? really not what I was looking for. Oh, if you don't mind that I like super grounded your boat. Okay, it's not my fault when you jump in front of the reversing van. Spy invested in a pyramid scheme. They've got a silenced P9, a spy watch, a spy car, and a gambling addiction.
British Broadcasting. Britain's first news network.
Hey mate, are you ready to wake up from this dystopian nightmare or what?
Ooh, intriguing. Say, I've been looking for someone who can, shall we say, get to difficult places. I don't suppose you fit that bill?
That sort of depends on the place, mate. Why'd you ask?
Right, I'm sending you the coordinates of a file. Get your hands on it, we'll talk then.
Okay, sounds fine.
Well, I like her. Just kidding, she sucks.
I, for one, am
Wow.
intrigued by her mysterious aura, and I know literally everything, so that's saying something. I'll pass along the coordinates if you'd like to take on her request.
That's not at all what I meant to do. Wait, he's a politician? Oh, shit. Oops. Heading to Nine Elms to mourn. Presumably because I assaulted him, if I had to guess.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
a lot of black cabs. I hear they're supposed to be able to navigate the entirety of London without a GPS. I don't know if that's true or not, but... I'm gonna be that guy and park at the bus stop.
The coordinates point to a server in the vicinity. The file our friend was talking about must be stored on it.
Right, okay.
Investigating disturbance. Target malfunctioning. Investigation underway. Disturbance detected. Open-floor offenders will be arrested.
Okay.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Bagley, what you got for me?
Another GPS location. Looks like our challenger is sending you on a scavenger hunt.
Interesting. Send me the coordinates.
Who's a fast scooter? That is a heckin' drive.
They say nature abhors a vacuum, and so it seems with London's dark economy. Join us on GBB to learn why London's criminals are selling food to refugees.
Yeah, why are London's criminals selling food to refugees? Could it be that they're not actually that bad? Could it be that DedSec didn't commit a terrorist attack? Who knows? Also, London is very pretty at night. Do you think it sends all the traffic violation tickets to the person that actually owns the bike? I feel like that might be a thing. I don't know. Because I'm certainly not, obeying any traffic rules.
All right, we're here.
Correction, you're almost there. The exact coordinates point to a spot on the roof.
Oh, piss off.
Go on, up you get.
How do I get on the roof? Oh. I'm dumb.
They're not getting away that easy. Burn out. This is not happening.
Duh.
Great sightlines to this spot.
Alright.
Damn, it's like they just vanished.
It's some pretty impressive painting I'm about to do here.
not bad, actually.
Well placed in order for me to run into it, isn't it?
Ah, took you long enough. DedSec, I presume? Your little team has piqued my interest.
You're just saying that because of how the wind handsomely ruffles me up, even on a fucking roof.
You don't like the view? I was testing you, darling. Making sure your little organization lived up to the hype.
And?
I'm impressed. And that doesn't happen often. Let me join you. I think together we could do some good for London.
Brilliant. Welcome to DedSec.
Welcome to DedSec. We got a secret agent. Well, we got a spy.
Excuse me. What's going on? Can I help you?
All right. Now let's schedule your mandatory DedSec face tat. Just
Wow.
kidding. Welcome to the team.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience.
You should only say that if the
Hunt
person
some
saying it
baddies.
has the mandatory get DedSec face stat. I'm just saying.
What's the...
Okay, so first things first. A silenced, non-deadly pistol. Very handy. Second.
point of risking your neck out there if you don't get any credit for it. Pay stubs let the people of London know that DedSec is back, and
Albion or police? Well, I guess they're really both Albion. This one farts, though, so we're gonna go with this one.
increased visibility might even encourage some of them to donate to the cause.
Plus one secret agent car, hell yeah. That one I stole earlier was probably quite embarrassed. Armed missiles. Oh boy.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Received. Moving to intercept. Negative. No visual of the suspect.
How do I unarm the missiles?
Search units disengage. This search is pointless.
I mean, I don't disagree, but also, wow. Ezra.
It was revealed today that Whitehall has been colluding with aid agencies to enrich a select group of officials by siphoning public funds intended to help society's most vulnerable. Visit GBB for the complete story.
The ability to fire missiles will probably come in quite handy.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Control, we are ready to engage. Can anyone see the suspect?
Return to HQ.
Let's wait around and see if this racketeer shows up.
quite what I was looking for.
Eating a curry or something.
Look at that!
Apparently keys are very temporary.
Our potential recruit has been trying to take down a Clan Kelly racket run by a nearby goon. You could hack their optic to redistribute the money that they stole. Well, that was easy. They might as well have sent us the money directly and saved themselves the trouble. Our prospect will be grateful for the assistance. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
Let's recruit Astrid the Young.
Of course, I'm myself. I've always been myself.
Of course I'm myself. I've always been myself. I love that. That was kind of great. Apparently you can't open the map when you're driving this vehicle? Okay. God, this car sounds good.
Today on the Upload, we're talking about
Don't worry about it.
She was getting gas from.
You look like the sort who might want to take back their city.
Oh, you're with DedSec. Oh, that's brill. I actually need your help with something.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
My friend's got this rare blood disorder, and with the NHS and the state it's in, he hasn't been able to get proper treatment in months. A Clan Kelly doctor said they'd help for a price. What else could I do? I paid.
Go on.
The drugs worked. We were so relieved, but then everything went downhill. You see, these drugs are actually addictive. My friend became dependent, and then the doctor decided to increase the price. Now we don't know what to do.
What a miserable specimen. Leave it to us, all right? We'll get you those meds.
That is London.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Can you track him down, Bagley?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Underground, okay.
Such a
Badass. How you doing, Kegs? And also, did you know it was London because of the game, or did you, like, spot something going, oh, made you go, oh my god, that's London? Fair enough. By the way, running people over is actually a bad thing for me. Because they remember that, and their relatives remember that too. And you recruit out of the general population. This poor car.
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by. Seems he's got a laptop with him too, presumably with a folder somewhere on it labelled Crimes. There's the laptop.
Shut down that spider!
Well, I know where to go. Gotta wait for the, for it to reset, basically. We can recycle more. You know, this thing is not wrong. You absolutely can. What I'm interested in is that it was actually managing to move this door, but as far as I know, there's nothing actually on the other side of that door.
Hey, a spider! Knocking it down!
Ah, shit.
Nah, not happening!
Oh, looks like I'm going in loud now. With my silenced P9.
What in the fresh hell is that thing?
I'll pick it up.
Search complete. Nobody's here.
Hear that? Nobody's here.
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data.
How about you don't?
I found them at warehouse where experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Go steal some drugs, shall we? No, as a member of MI6 and DedSec.
Find the suspect.
Yeah, this game's kind of interesting, because it's a role-playing game, but it's kind of like... It's unusual, because you don't level up your character, you level up your team. I'd call it almost like a second-party RPG.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Okay.
It's true. At least I hope it's true. Goddamn. 2 years worth of treatments. I mean, that or OD, I mean...
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Gotta love that, silenced taser. I remember Nerd Cube doing this one. He snuck in. It was really clever. That did not go as planned because she was just ignoring buttons. Yeah, let's go with them. Erica Goswami, bartender.
Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
I know the perfect get well soon gift. A little ass kicking vengeance.
I like this one. Oh! I have no idea what that unlocked, but it's very far away.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Got the ride, what now?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Oh, presumably it opened this. Good. You know, an ambulance would be the perfect vehicle to use for, like, smuggling drugs. Because it sticks out, but who's gonna pull over an ambulance? Like, they'd have to know that you're using an ambulance. They'd have to be able to identify your specific ambulance. Because if you pull over the wrong ambulance, you got problems. Like, huh.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location. Be advised, we are on the trail.
Suspect just breached the checkpoint.
There wasn't much of a checkpoint there, if I'm being real. As checkpoints go, it was pretty weak.
Anyone have visual? Anyone?
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
It's taken care of. The truck with the treatment is in a safe location.
Wow.
Our AI pal
Middle of the
Bex
road.
will send you the details. Your friend will be okay.
If there's any way I can ever help you, just let me know.
Hey, we could always use more people in DedSec. You want to join a party?
Yes, yes, yes!
Nice. We got Astrid Leon. An hour before I can use my secret age again? Oh, okay. Having an Albion contact here is very helpful to us. That gets us into anywhere where Albion is, right?
DedSec's getting stronger, smarter, and sexier. Welcome to the team.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Fuck yes!
It just occurred to me, I didn't remember the last time I'd saved. The Assassin Brotherhood and the Templar Order. Really? They did an Assassin's Creed? I mean, I can't not.
Assassin, I seem to remember giving your Brotherhood the chance to leave London with what few numbers you had left. So imagine how disappointed I was to find out not one, but 2 assassins had broken their promise.
Trust me, I'm only here to get my idiot brother back. So let Lucas go. We'll leave the city, and we can forget this whole thing ever happened.
I don't think so. You see, I'm not as nice as my fellow Templars, and your brother has information that I want. If you're not out of the city by the time I'm through with him, I'll find you next. Have a lovely day.
What was that?
Ah, so you caught that as well. Weird shit alert. I'm not even sure what to make of it. We'd better discuss in the safe house.
I mean, that was this is definitely just a Assassin's Creed tie-in.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time.
Auto-drive now disabled.
If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic. The team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Rents and housing prices have risen steeply, and the ranks of the homeless grows daily. Many argue that housing reform
Found open to find a
MPs are often landlords themselves.
doctor.
Join us tonight at GBV to learn the facts.
Auto-drive now enabled. Auto-drive now disabled.
What the hell? Is this normal? These guys just won't leave me alone, will they?
Until you lose them, yes.
You'll get used to Bagley's help.
I don't even know what I did wrong.
Control, suspect is through the checkpoint. Over.
Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect? Over.
Search has yielded no result. Report back to HQ.
I'm gonna quickly just go recruit a paramedic. I should have played this permadeath. Because I think this game would be a hell of a lot of fun. knowing there's a chance that I just lose my operatives. Because as long as you don't run out of operatives, as long as you make sure that you don't fuck up that hard, you should be fine, right? Well, that was weird.
Go away, I'm busy.
Purchased medical diploma online, graduated top of their class. I have so many just what?
Oh, she's not in a good mood.
She's a shady character, that's for sure. Her network activity shows she's been trying to hack the National Health Service.
No, no, no. Fucking with medical care is not okay. The NHS is barely hanging on as it is.
You're right. What if she injected some easily deletable code or opened an easily closable back door? Blimey, it might take me seconds to fix. Come on, just connect me to a hospital server and I'll sort it.
Okay, I'm on it.
Alright. Access or hack NHS. Okay. Hack. Access. Hack. Hack is closer.
So we can have a look.
There it is. Doesn't have a personal vehicle, huh?
This has been compromised. Be on the lookout for a hacker. Help, please!
All units. I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile
Okay, let's
in your
move.
area. Received. Stand by for further developments.
Control. Let's put out an NPW. We're getting nowhere here.
Received. We are trailing the target.
My instinct is to drive on the right side of the road. It is not paying off right now.
I've lost sight of the target. Over.
Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
I wonder if we'll ever see another Grand Theft Auto London.
The thing you're after is around here.
What was that just now?
it is. You can hack in from there.
Spider's been hacked! Enter lockdown!
We're coming through there with Spider. Beginning search.
Oh, this isn't too bad.
Must be close alarm. The ran or the alarm's a piece of fucking shit.
Ha ha! Yes, the alarm is definitely the alarm's fault there. I'm trying to think, is there another way to get up onto that flight of stairs without them knowing about me? There's two sets of stairs, they're both very well guarded.
This is not the answer. Come on now.
Just leave me alone.
That's strange.
All quiet for now. Hold up!
Get control of that thing.
Drone, run a search.
No one here.
Wish I'd seen that part there earlier.
Search this box.
Well, that didn't go well. See, this is why I didn't go permadeath though, because things like that happen.
Route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
That's awful. I hope they were doing something cool at least.
You're in. Now find the thing.
Probably should have thought of that last time. You could probably just throw it through without it triggering. And I was right.
There it is. You can hack in from there. Transfer complete.
Bagley, what you got for me?
Nothing to fix, actually. She's been patching holes in their security, not opening them. Seems she's not so much a cyber criminal as she is renegade tech support.
Go on.
She's been particularly focused on exploits around the organ transfer list. Anyone who got their hands on these exploits would have a lot of control over that waiting list.
Oh, come on. How are we not going to look into that? Bagley, set up a meet and greet.
Let's have a meet and greet. Or rather, let's go meet our doctor who now we really need because two of our best agents are currently in the hospital.
this place is unsettling.
Ah. Well then.
Personal space, please.
I'm not getting caught up in this.
Excuse me.
There we go. I don't know why I
so
did
you are
that.
DedSec. I've been wanting to meet you.
We saw your handiwork at the hospital. Impressive stuff.
Not good enough to stop Clan Kelly. They stole many hundreds of organs before I was able to seal the exploit.
Ah, not good.
I want to take back what they stole, but I'm hardly a match for these gangsters on my own.
Cool, cool. We're on it.
Thank you. Do this and I will owe you a favor. Trust me, this is a good thing for you.
Good. Let's do this.
Our Grey Hat has already worked out the smuggling ring's headquarters. I'm passing the details to your optic.
I think it's time to have a poke around.
Diagnosed an adrenal gland disorder. Like, too much or not enough? I don't know. Interesting. Gilgamesh is probably the one to go for. Millennium Bridge. What an interesting looking bridge. The city of Westminster. Here's a royal court. A court of royalty. I don't know. We're just flying over it. Someone's in trouble.
All right, we're here.
Good. The stolen organs should be in an ambulance on site.
I got a bad feeling about that.
Is that? I'm not seeing things again, am I? That thing is mental.
That's the vehicle you're looking for there.
Okay.
Security's fucked. Stitched up. Fuck, I'm right in the open.
Got the situation here.
You're doing this to yourself.
Right, so we've got the vehicle. Now what?
I suppose our friend would like it if you took the organs to a hospital, but you could also technically eat them. I don't have a strong opinion either way. You're being followed. Try and lose them.
Yeah, I think I'll eat them.
Good. You lost them.
I really didn't want to have yet another operative in the hospital, I'll be honest. I've been moving a lot of ambulances around lately. Well, drugs and stolen organs. What is London coming to?
Congratulations on your great victory. I'll let the hospital staff know about this special delivery while you call our hacker friend.
Job done.
Good. No more rich assholes rigging the system in their favor.
So, do you want to fight? Not me, just in general. For DedSec.
Yes, I think we'll make a formidable team.
Hell yeah. Hey. Team injury release. Interesting. How does that work?
The more badasses, the merrier, right?
Yes, I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
Hell yes.
Are you guys quite okay?
There, that does it.
Oh! Oh, that's not good.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Received. Will engage if necessary.
Control, send emergency vehicles when available.
That's enough. I'm putting a stop to this.
Pro tip, don't let the suspect steal your car.
Negative. No sign of suspect.
Everyone else at the station will make fun of you after, so.
No visual of target. Ending pursuit. Over.
Killed Camille Hamilton. Huh. Fair enough. Lethal kills 5. Okay. Was punished for letting DedSec infiltrate. I mean, that did happen, yeah.
Hello. Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
All right, all right.
Hey, Astrid. Let's do that. Let's do that. I forget. Do you have your own car? No. Okay.
This is an Albion checkpoint. All those found to be members of DedSec will be arrested. Keep your distance, cop.
Good thing they don't know we're a part of DedSec then, I guess.
Auto drive now. Enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now enabled.
And I already enabled it once, but sure. I'm glad that they enabled us to have the AI drive for us. It's comfy. It feels good.
Did you know that you're legally required to have your optic working at all times?
Don't put the wash on. I left my phone in it.
Life's full of little accidents. But accident or not, the law requires you to carry a working optic at all times. So it's a good job our engineers have seen most accidents you can think of.
I'll have that working for you again in no time.
Whatever the accident, whatever the problem, Com can keep your optic working and keep you legal. Com Mobile.
You can't not listen to this while you're driving, you know? That's not at all what I meant to do. I almost think that this car looks like a cross between a Tesla and, like, a Subaru, maybe. Because that genuinely does. That's what it looks like to me. Ha ha. Ha ha. I submit that that is a great car. Don't know what it is, but it's a great car. That's where we're gonna end the stream for today, guys. You have a good night, alright? Appreciate y'all being here. See you, well, I'll see you tomorrow. By the way, I am disappearing to go camping for a week in the next couple days, so when I stop streaming, I'm gone. Have a good night.